Good morning, you guys. I have to put y'all like down here because I cannot find my tripod or my gimbal magnet that goes on the back of my phone to use the gimbal. But anyways, so today in the wonderful world of Tiffany Parker, business wise, we are doing the hard stuff today, which I should have been doing more of. And that's literally going through all my applications and from the beginning of the year, basically February, and basically calling, asking them if there's any questions, if they need anything, and stuff like that. And I'm going to get through as many as I can today. I'm not going to get through all of them because there's at least 200 of them. But this is another thing about business where the part that nobody likes to talk about, and the part where you as the owner has to do the follow-up. Regardless if you get hung up on, cussed out, whatever, you have to do the cold calling yourself in the beginning. It'll get better. You'll eventually find somebody. I'll eventually find somebody. But, at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you are reaching out to your clients or your business, the people that you're working with on a regular basis just to see how they're doing at the very least. So that's what I'm going to do today. And then the housekeeper came yesterday, and it was okay. I used Homoglow, that viral. My coffee didn't even start brewing. That viral home care service, or not home care service, yeah, maid service, and it was okay. The only thing I didn't like was it's basically Uber. It's basically Uber for people that do cleaning. So you go on the website, you create your account, you put in what time you want, the time and date you want, and then somebody has to accept your order. Basically, when you put in a DoorDash order or Uber order, you have to wait for somebody to accept your order. Then you get a random person to come deliver it to your door. Same concept with Homoglow. So I was talking to the lady, and she was she was an hour and a half late. So that didn't really sit well with me because I had things I had to do, and I had specific times I wanted things done. So I wasn't really too wild about that. The cleaning was basic, really, if you ask me, but what can you expect when you're getting 3 hours of cleaning for $20? She basically cleaned the bathroom, which was very easy. I think she spent she cleaned the bathroom, she cleaned the kitchen, she mopped the floors, and that's predominantly it. That's all she did. Now, I could say that I don't know if I care for Homoglow because it's Uber for cleaners, which is fine. I get that. But I would like the same person. So she says that she also, like, if she does like 10 jobs today, she's not going to even get paid for those days until a week later. And I get that too, but I wouldn't like that because what if something happens? I don't know. All that work and you don't even get paid the same day. Anyways, I originally was going to go with Molly Maids because with Molly Maids, it's expensive. It's a bit more expensive up front. It was like $285 up front. And I was like, oh, let me just save some money. But I really wish I would have just went with them because with that, it would have been two ladies. They would have came in and there was no time limit, right? They would have came in. They would have not only did what she did, but they would have did my baseboards. They would have dusted my blinds. They would have dusted everything from top to bottom. They would have cleaned out my refrigerator, my oven, microwave, deep cleaned my bathroom, cabinets, all of that for $285, up to $350, depending on, but it's up to $350 if they spend over 2 hours. I would have definitely would have paid for that one. And I think I'm going to do that in the next time because I was just not feeling, and then it wasn't the fact that she was late, not for any particular bad reason. It was literally because she said her kids couldn't go to daycare because they were sick. So she had to go pick up her mom and drop her back, like pick up her mom with the kids and drop them back off at her house in spring, and then come to me. So she didn't get here for like an hour and a half. And I understand, but I personally can't afford that, right? As far as time goes. But so yeah, that was my experience. And it worked. I guess it'll work, but I don't like the fact that you get different people. And with Molly Maids, you get the same two people assigned to you. And I like that. So I think I'm just going to go with Molly Maids next time. And I'll call the girl, because I told her, like, before I go through Homoglow, I'll just call you. She said that works. And I could pay her, so if, like, I need something real quick, like, and I can't, Molly Maids isn't going to be available, she can be available. So that works out very well. Now, on top of that, I'm going to be adding more stuff to my my store. I'm adding the gingerbread collection, a couple of items, gingerbread collections to my store, so I can start getting Christmas orders in. And then let's see what else. That's predominantly my day for business, at least. I don't really have anything wild. Oh, let me tell you guys about my experience before and during Boo Fest. So I had my Boo Fest. It was successful. It was a great event. But the park manager was trying to tell me that I didn't pay for barricades and that I didn't pay for this and that and the third, even though I had all my receipts and all of the proof. He was telling me that I got scammed. He says the email that emailed me to Zelle, this particular person, to send the payment because they're changing over the accountant, which it just looks like they just went from PayPal to QuickBooks. He tried to tell me that I was scammed and that he was scammed for a bigger amount. That has nothing to do with me. I have my receipts. The email came about where I needed to send the money came from the same email that he's using currently, that I've been using and emailing him on for the last 5-6 years. So he tried it, but it didn't work. So then this is what happened. Day of event, he was telling me that I had canceled the barricades, and I'm like, that's not true. Didn't want to pay the officers, even though I paid him to do that. Long story short, he ended up coming with the barricades that I supposedly didn't pay for. And then he paid the officers, but according to my vendors, he was fuming mad, upset, visibly upset. And I mean, it is what it is. You can't, just because you messed over money or did whatever, doesn't mean you have the right to try to pin it on me as a scam. I was scammed. And then on top of that, he's the next day sent me an invoice for $600 and said he's going to take legal action if I do not pay it. And I'm not paying it. I sent it to my lawyer. I have all my proof. I don't have to pay it. So we'll see about that. And then I just got to pay some more bills for my business. I did app bills. I did website bills today. Well, I did them yesterday, but they were due today, but I paid them yesterday. Now I got to get into getting facilities paid and things like that. So another thing I'm doing is looking for another venue space for next year as well too. I'm expanding my my markets, or how I do my, where I'm doing my markets, because I want to have more variety and reach more people. And out here where I'm at, it's kind of odd. I don't really trust the people out here who run this park. We don't even know who runs the park. So anyways, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to do that, and I'll pop back in on a different note when I'm running errands.